Hey, what's up, everybody? How's it going? Happy Sunday, almost Saturday, Sunday evening. What's up, Source? No, I do not have iced coffee. I have the next best thing. I have this nice, fresh brewed lemon turmeric tea. Good for the gut. Good for the gut. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Guskar is not going to be on tonight. I guess he was sick on Wednesday. He didn't tell me what was going on. He just said he wasn't gonna make it. I assumed it was family thing, but he's not gonna make it. But if he's not feeling well, let's hopefully he feels well soon and he feels better. DJ should be on any second now. Usually he's talking to his kids around this time, so he might pop in. He messaged me earlier today saying he was going to see Twisters, so he should be popping in. But if not, it's not the first time me and Danny has hold down the fort. Storms Live started with me and Danny, and I'm pretty sure we can hold down the fort just fine.
I concur.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I concur.
The truth is they were all bashing acolytes, so I just kicked them all off the show. That's what it was. That's what it was. Actually, DJ just messaged me just now. Having some computer problems, might be 5 minutes late.
With that crazy glitch that went on last week, man, a lot of computers went out.
Man, my computer's acting all kinds of weird too. When I updated, like, because I had my computer off all day because I wasn't home.
There are those updates.
And I turned it on, and my screen was all weird, and it was like new updates to Windows 11, and my Stream Deck here. This is not even working. Like I'm pressing the buttons, nothing's even working. So I had to do everything manually. I even unplugged it and plugged it back in. I checked for update. I don't know what the heck is going on with the thing.
I call it the blue screen of death, boy. You get that, you're in trouble.
I don't need no more bad luck.
You want to read them? Just some geeky guy, $5. Thank you for the super chat, sir. It says the Russo brothers looking at Marvel like you cannot live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me.
Back to me. Quoting Thanos. So yeah, that's the main topic for tonight. But apparently, I already assumed the Russo brothers, once they got rid of the last writer and director of Avengers, I assumed they were moving in to talk to the Russo brothers. And then earlier this week, the rumor started circulating about that. And Comic-Con is coming up here soon. So the rumor is they're going to announce the Russo brothers coming back for Avengers, and Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans coming back as well, which it makes sense because the last time the Russo brothers did an interview for Marvel, they asked the Russo brothers, like, what Avengers movie you want to do next? And they're like, we want to do Secret Wars. Well, Secret Wars is supposed to be one of the upcoming Avengers movie. So you would assume, look, man, I mean, look, let's call it what it is. Let's call it what it is. A geeky guy loves to throw out this stat that name a James Gunn movie outside of the MCU that was successful, right? He likes to throw out that stat. He doesn't talk about how well before the MCU James Gunn was doing small indie movies, so of course they weren't successful. And he also doesn't throw out the stat, well, the Suicide Squad went straight to HBO Max day one. He doesn't throw out that stat. But I want to use that same stat with the Russo brothers. What has the Russo brothers done that was successful after they left the MCU?
But it doesn't.
Not really.
But that could be a stat you can use to defend your argument, your stance in it. But maybe this is their niche. Some people.
Yes, exactly.
Like for me,
What's up, y'all? What's up?
The amount of law enforcement, there's certain aspect like narcotics. I don't deal with it. I don't like it. It's not my cup of tea. I do other things. Do I know the basics of it? Can I make a case? Yes, but I know the intricate ends and parts of it and all that stuff. I don't do that. There's other majors. The other major in my department, he handles that, and the captains, and I handle the other side of the house. So I mean, could I do it? Yeah, but it'd be a little bit. I wouldn't be as efficient as the other major and the other guys.
Yeah.
But could I do it? Yeah, and probably the first 2 or 3 cases would probably be kind of crazy, but I don't look at that. I mean, I'm looking at what's your bread and butter? Are you proficient? Are you good at it? And their bread and butter seems to be the comic book movies, in particular the Avengers. So
Yeah.
carefully
Well,
and don't make any other good
They're
movies.
they're good at the spy thriller stuff.
Lorenzo here throws out Extraction. They didn't direct that. They produced it.
Yeah.
And they also produced 21 Bridges, which I actually like.
The
And
Avengers
they
was
also
good. I don't care what nobody said.
and they also produced that other spy movie. Those are producing. You also have to understand it is extremely easy to get a producing credit. Michael Bay has a producer credit on every Transformers just because he did the first movie. He has nothing to do with Bumblebee or the last one that just came out, but he gets that credit just because he worked on the original movie. All the if Russo brothers had John Campea came out with this stat. I forgot who he used it for, but if they are in talks for the script of that movie and they pass on the script, they get a producer's credit for that. So it ain't like, LeBron James has producer credits. I just want to throw that out there. You don't have to do a crap load of work to get producer credits. The point of the matter is, even if Extraction wasn't a box office hit because it never went to the box office.
I think it would have though. I think it would have been a box office hit.
I think it would have made it would have made the second one would have, because everybody liked the first one. The first one would have been iffy. But if they would have,
the first one, it was a slow burn for the first one because once the word got out about it, started talking about it.
But it's so hard to compare because, just speaking for myself, if I would have saw the trailer, me and Danny were just talking about this right before you came on and we went live. We were talking about because I asked if we saw Twisters and he said no, not really, and he said he's been kind of lazy going to theaters, and I'm like, I'm kind of the same way.
I'm picking wisely what I go to theater for.
Before, like 5 years ago, man, I went and saw everything. Yeah. Now the theater etiquette and people are so ignorant.
It's not even that; it's the cost.
It's multiple factors.
And not even in my on the different streaming services I have, I'm picky on that. I don't want to waste my time watching something crazy. But if it's something that y'all recommend or something that kind of grabs my attention, I'll watch it.
There's 3 streaming services I'm about to cancel.
I am laser focused on House of the Dragon.
But there's only a couple more episodes.
So after that, what are you watching?
I've even lost track. I'll probably catch up on The Boys, but
I gave up on it.
I kind of lost interest on The Boys.
I like the way The Boys ended this season. This wasn't the best season, but the way it ended was very good. So I'm gonna keep. I have Amazon Prime.
I heard
anyways.
I said that.
Yeah. The ending was the last episode paid off. So
I watched up to episode 4 because DJ said, Rob, give it to 4. Got the 4, and I was just like, to me, I can only speak for myself. I felt like the show lost the narrative.
And I will say the last 2 episodes they get back to the narrative. And that's what
Go ahead, DJ.
No, go ahead.
I'm very excited about next month. Bel-Air comes back on. Bel-Air to me is fun.
I never watched Bel-Air.
I have zero interest in that.
It comes on Peacock. Some people don't. Some people like. Well, it's not. It's not. It's totally different. This was totally comedic. This is totally dramatic, and I love it.
That's like if they would tell me, like, "Hey, you guys want to see a drama version of Family Matters?" I was like, "No, I don't."
But again, that's another service you got to subscribe to. And I'm trying to cut back.
Peacock is free, if I'm mistaken.
No, Peacock's $5 a month.
$5, yeah. So.
Yeah, my sister-in-law has Peacock. That's how I get Peacock. But we get it for wrestling because WWE is on there for the pay-per-views and stuff. Yeah. But once House of Dragons up, and because it's only 8 episodes this season, we're on episode 6 now. So
I don't need Max no more.
HBO Max is going bye-bye. They canceled Halo.
I don't need Paramount no more.
Paramount going bye-bye.
Yep.
And to be honest with you, I don't give a crap about.
My wife, she loves that doggone Yellowstone.
I asked my wife, I'm like, are you gonna watch? Because she watches this show called The Tracker with the guy who used to play Green Arrow in Smallville.
And find missing people or whatever. Find missing people. Yeah.
And I was like, you watch this? Do you want me to keep Paramount? And she's like, I don't watch it that much where you have to keep keep the Paramount on my.
I'm gonna tell you what is good though. Tulsa King.
Yeah,
that's on. Ain't that on Prime though?
Yeah, it's on Prime.
Yeah, I think it's on AMC.
I'm probably keeping Hulu, Prime, and Netflix.
Hulu.
Those are the three I'm keeping. Disney Plus, I'm canceling. I might watch Agatha. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm still kind of on the fence.
Come on, man. Jump on the side with me and say
you're gonna get it back again next year when they do the X-Men 97.
Oh yeah, definitely for that, of course. But like, why pay money for something that I'm not even using?
They're not on. They're not using.
Yeah,
I keep Hulu. I love Hulu.
Hulu has a better catalog of everything.
Yeah. Prime I keep, but Prime is like a special thing for me because I use it for the shipping. The streaming service is a bonus. You know,
Netflix has got some good stuff on there too now.
But Netflix at night though, there was nothing on Netflix.
I can't find nothing.
They have a lot of old good shows on there that if you want to rewatch stuff. But there's nothing.
What it calls? Supercell.
But yeah, that's a weekend watch and you're done. Like, so it's like, why have it?
Because they keep coming out sporadically. They don't let you know. The minute you just cut it off, then shoot, it might be 2 or 3 shows come back on. I mean, you do what you want.
That's why I'm keeping Netflix. I'm keeping Netflix. That's one I'm keeping.
I don't know about you guys, but I have so many streaming services. I forget what's on what streaming service.
Exactly.
I'm like, I know because me and my wife will sit down on the weekends, like, all right, let's go watch a movie. I'm like, oh yeah, there's a movie I wanted to watch. I would have to go through every one of those streaming services because I forgot which one it was on.
I go to my home screen and just sit and search. And now
I do that, but it makes me pay.
Siri, what channel is this on?
I try. I go like he said, like DJ said. I go to my main menu, type in the movie or show I'm looking for, and then but it doesn't work. Made my TV stupid because it doesn't work the right way for me.
Now, don't one of those streaming services? I think Prime carries NFL.
YouTube.
Prime has Thursday Night Football. I think.
Yeah, one of them. One of those things they got.
Yeah. Prime has the rights for Thursday Night Football.
Prime is worth the money because if you shop and you watch movies, it's good.
Yeah, I can't get rid of that with football.
And see, I got Crunchyroll to Prime because you get a discount. It's only $7 a month. So I'm watching my anime, so that's why I watch my anime now. So
Prime and Hulu, like Lorenzo just said, Prime. I will never get rid of Prime. Prime was because the shipping, man. Like every week I order stuff
to get it next day or 2 days. Is worth it.
The tea I'm drinking was shipped yesterday from Prime.
I ordered some of that the other day.
Oh, did you?
Some right now.
Yeah, man. Just
you inspired me to drop some weight, so I'm trying to be like you, my brother.
Trying to go to the healthy lifestyle, man. Got you.
Yeah.
But I don't even know what the heck we were talking about. But yeah, the Russo brothers come back. I think it makes a whole lot of sense. Deadpool coming out next week. The Captain America trailer. Marvel's kind of got like a little bit of hype behind it right now, so it would make sense to announce that. And if they were smart, they would just cancel Blade.
They announced Thor and Hercules today. I saw something about that.
Did they?
I saw some kind. I was scrolling through Twitter and I saw something.
I do not know, but I'm checking right now. Spider-Man Noir.
Don't know whether it was real or not. I saw something about it.
I saw a battle. Yeah, that was a Black Adam versus Thor.
I'm on superherohype.com. I don't see anything with
maybe one of those fan made stuff I saw.
Yeah, maybe something that they're probably trying to hype up, maybe as a leak for Comic-Con. Did you end up seeing Twisters?
Yeah. I just.
What did you think of it?
It was over the top, stupid, and I had a ball the whole time.
Me too.
I gave it 7.5. My job when I was in the military was actually meteorology, so I have a background in that stuff. So I went into it like, don't think about that stuff. Just go in there, and have fun. I thought only thing I wish it would have they paid more homage to the first one. We saw
you could not watch the first one and not have any like they don't even mention the first one.
All you saw was Dorothy.
At the very it. That was it. Yeah. Because I remember looking over at my wife. I'm like, because it was like Dorothy 5 or
5.
Dorothy 4.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
So there wasn't their children or anything?
No. I thought the girl was going to be the daughter, but no.
I thought the little girl was going to be at the end of the first one. That family comes out of the cellar. That
yeah.
Because he's talking about one of your first tornadoes. So I was hoping some kind of connection, or just have some cameo from the first one.
Nothing.
And
that's actually pretty good.
It's separate from. It's separate.
Yeah,
I get it.
So it's still a sequel, but yet it's standing on its own feet.
But it's not a remake.
I actually respect the hell out of that for that.
Yeah.
And
it's a good disaster movie. It's a good popcorn going there, and the CGI was amazing. I thought. The CGI and the sound was awesome.
And it was pretty funny. I laughed a lot. Like even douchebag Superman was funny, man.
There's a lot of eye rolling because how can you be standing up straight by a tornado, but a semi truck's going right by you?
Man. Well, not only that, the one part toward the middle of the movie when that big hurricane hits the town, she's looking and she's like, swimming pool. And they run down there, and there just happens to be a hole in the wall with pipes. And I'm like, how did she, before they even started running to that pool, how did she even know that was there? Because that's a death sentence if you go there, that's not there.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at like, risk. Come on.
Because she didn't look in, she looked over and saw like, yo, come on.
well, I threw logic out of the window.
Oh, yeah.
When they drove into a tornado and launched fireworks, I threw logic out of the window.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, man, when Glenn Powell first came on, I did not like him. I was like,
I like how they switched it up because this time you were from the perspective of the actual professionals, the cowboys or whatever. So
and the original, we followed the ragtag team, and the business people were the bad guys. This time we're seeing it from their
kind of flip, Now
and they flipped it toward the end, but. I really enjoyed it, and Glenn Powell, I ended up liking his character toward the end.
And the kid from Transformers, he's in everything now too.
Yeah, he's in. So. Oh, you mean the guy who looks like oh man, what's his name? Terrence Howard. He was like Terrence Howard, bro. Every time he's got the eyes. That's Terrence Howard's kid, man.
But I do find that Glenn Powell is doing all these movies. He did Top Gun, Twisters, and now he's about to do Backdraft. So he's doing like all the remake movies.
And he was in that movie Anyone But You with Cindy Sweeney. That was the first thing I seen him in.
He's got a good career ahead of him,
Yeah, he's hitting off pretty hard now. We're gonna start seeing him in a lot of different things. And then this was the first movie I ever seen with David Cornsweet in it. So it was like a little teaser.
Yeah, he played a dick. Yeah, I think he looks familiar.
I'm like, is that Superman?
Yeah.
I'm like, babe, I gotta go to the bathroom. I pulled out my phone, checked.
I Googled too. I leaned over and I Googled it real quick. I was like, is that Superman?
And he was funny too. He's like, so we're following dandelions now.
I like it. He's like, get out the car, stop the car now. He's like, I'm sorry. And he pulls off. He's like, damn it.
Yeah, it was actually
it was a good movie. I recommend going to the theater to see it. That's a theater movie to see. So
my only nitpick was I did not see a cow.
We got twins, but we didn't get cows.
Yeah,
so, I mean, how can you not do Twisters?
They did the thing with the chicken, but they didn't give us a cow, which kind of made me
upset. Gotta have a cow.
Yeah. I wonder if they did that so like PETA wouldn't mess with them.
Yeah. And I saw more people get sucked up in this one. The animals.
A lot of people died in this one.
This one. Yeah, a lot of people.
Yeah, a friend of mine who's a subscriber to the channel was on Facebook, and he's like, "I'm ready for the suck zone." I'm like, "Bro, that sounded really gay." Man. He's like, "It's from the first movie." I'm like, "I don't care. It sounded gay, bro."
He says it in this one too.
Does he?
When the reporter's in the car, we're going.
Dude, that reporter was hilarious too. He was
funny. Yeah, he was funny. I said all the characters I enjoyed. There was no character I didn't hate or didn't really.
Well, the characters I didn't like died, so I'm happy.
I actually liked the characters at the beginning. That little mini story we had.
I hated them guys. Yeah, I'm like, I hope they all die. Sure enough, they all die.
Now, I will say the main character chick, she did piss me off when she first joined the team, the professionals, and they got up there and she just moved the truck out the way without telling him anything. I was
yeah.
I was pissed off as hell.
Yeah, it was definitely decent.
I give it a 7.5. It was fun. It's a fun movie. Turn your brain off, take away the logic, and just have fun with it. So
I tried to troll on Facebook to make it seem like I didn't like it. I was like, Twisters. It was a movie about Twisters with Superman. I guess nobody took the bait, man. I was really hoping to troll.
Honestly, we were going and like every show was packed. Like
really,
yeah, and they had like 5 theaters showing it, and we were trying to find a time to go, and like everyone, like you had like 4 or 5 seats left to even like reserve a seat. So
yeah, our theater is usually empty, and it was pretty full in there.
I went at 3:15. I went at 3:15, so it was.
So when you see stuff like that, then that makes them be like, see. When the remakes are working,
but it's not a remake though. It's not a remake.
Well, I mean, using the same IP and stuff.
You know what was great about this movie though? It was a throwback to old school movies. There was no agenda crap in there.
It was nothing. 90s disaster movie. It was a 90s disaster movie.
Yes, it was.
How long was it?
2 hours.
A little under 2 hours. Yeah. It was like I think
it's 2 hours with credits. So like
with credits and stuff. It's like 2 hours.
That sweet spot, but
I think its official runtime is 1:59 or something. Yeah, it's not that long. And I can only speak for myself. I thought the time flew by.
Yeah,
like I was having fun watching.
A couple slow parts in the movie where it's kind of like, come on, let's get back to it. But it kind of stays at a good pace for the most part.
Yeah, the action scenes kind of like they hit every part, and even when there's like a slow part, it leads right into an action part like right after.
I will say, I know they had an outbreak what's happening right now, but tornadoes pop up like every 3 minutes apparently in this world because it's and they know exactly where they're gonna pop up at. I'm like,
they're like, this year's unusual activity. Like 5 tornadoes pop up in the first 30 minutes. No rain or anything. It's sunny out and boom, a tornado.
I noticed that too, but like there was never even rain when it was an actual tornado around. It was always just wind.
Yeah. And I rolled my eyes the one part where they were at the farm. Her mom's farm, and it started raining, and Glenn Powell comes out in a white t-shirt, and he's walking in like slow-mo, and I'm just like, I wonder what this scene is for.
Yeah. I could say I looked at her and said, you know what that was for. I was like, on a white t-shirt.
Man.
But that's a good movie. I recommend it.
Yeah, I highly recommend it too, man. I highly recommend it. It made me want to go watch the first one. I haven't watched the first one in
I haven't watched it in
20 years.
Yeah.
My daughter and grandsons, they had a movie night and they watched it.
Okay.
The original?
The original, and then I think they're going tomorrow to watch the.
It still holds up. It's a good movie. I mean, to this day,
a lot of those movies hold up because they use practical effects.
I watched Volcano with Tommy.
I love that movie.
I watched that day. I was like, man,
another good one is Dante's Peak.
Dante's Peak. Yeah, Dante's Peak.
It came out the same year as Volcano.
But yeah, I mean, it's a good movie. Good disaster flick. Hopefully, this is when I was in the theater, I heard people asking about when's Deadpool come out, when's Alien come out.
Yeah, next week.
So if people are talking about these movies before it might be a good sign.
Yeah, we literally just got done watching Logan because my wife never seen Logan, and the newest trailer came out. I wasn't gonna watch the newest trailer, and the newest trailer came out for Deadpool, and I was like, man, she's gotta watch Logan, otherwise she ain't gonna understand when this happens.
Yeah.
So we watched it.
So last night, me and my friend, we were going to see Deadpool with me next weekend. So me and her watched 1 and 2 so she can get an idea because she'd never seen the Deadpool movies.
Yeah.
So I was kind of trying to explain her certain characters, but I don't really think you really know that much about the other 2 movies for this to make sense.
Not really, no.
Yeah.
The only thing you need to know is his wife,
his friends,
Vanessa, and his friends.
Yeah. I don't know about Cable or all that stuff.
Because just like the last one, you didn't really need to see Deadpool 1 to watch Deadpool 2 because Vanessa died in the first 5 minutes of Deadpool 2, and the only person that was left over was Mohinder and Negasonic Teenage Warhead and Colossus.
And the black lady, his blind
lady. Yes, her too. She's going to be back in this one too. Yeah. So really, you just need to know the characters, but none of the story plots, lead over. So, Mason Clark threw in a $5 super chat. Thank you, Mason. I've seen the tweet by Kevin Feige that Avengers era has ended and now the mutant era has begun. What are your thoughts on that? I don't know much about that. To me, I don't know how he can say that when there's 2 Avengers movies already scheduled to be coming out. So how can the Avengers era be over if we literally are getting ready to do an Avengers movie? But I don't understand. Go ahead, Denny.
I think they kind of wrapped it up that what they implied they're trying to develop a young Avengers too. Because
it would make sense.
They kind of led to that
at the end of the Marvels. They saw where Kate Bishop went and recruiting that other girl. That was it. Batman's daughter.
No, you talking about
not Batman.
Kate Bishop was Miss Marvel was doing Kate Bishop.
Yeah, Miss Marvel. Yeah. And then
where'd you get Batman?
I was thinking about the Huntress. I don't know what that.
Oh yeah.
But, I saw something today. I'm pretty sure. I don't know whether somebody is throwing it out there because I immediately went and looked it up. They were talking about, and I know in the cartoon I did watch it. T'Challa's son was a part of Young Avengers. They were trying to say maybe he's going to be a part of Young Avengers. I don't know.
They would have to do a time jump because he's only like 5.
A teenager. Yeah.
They would have to do a massive time jump. But even if they are,
I think they should. If they do that, they should introduce him as the young T'Challa, or whatever, before putting him in that mantle, because that's gonna be
not having been a prince. Maybe have him trying to fill his dad's shoes, kind of thing.
Yeah.
What I was hoping they would do is the Secret Wars movie. And then they could do some finagling with the times, all the multiverse colliding, and that way you could speed up T'Challa Jr. into being older in that age. Yeah. So I mean that's how Miles Morales got into the Peter Parker universe.
We're gonna need him because he's an older teenager to even be able to compete.
Yeah. But even if they do say we're in the mutant era, you can still have Avengers in the mutant era. Yeah. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Unless they're going to do a bunch of spin-off with the X-Men characters, and then the X-Men movies are going to be the team-up movies, which I don't know how I feel about that.
But you see, I sent y'all that clip today. Y'all watch it? I think it was Joe Rogan interviewing Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, I seen that. I seen that whole thing. Yeah.
And you want some back? Robert Downey Jr. is making an example. How about if you get an old jersey and put it on? Nope.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, that interview that Joe Rogan had, that's a couple years old, so it's not recent. But since that interview, Robert Downey Jr. won an Oscar this past year. A few months ago, he won an Oscar for Oppenheimer. So what Robert Downey Jr. left to do, he accomplished.
Yeah.
So
he can come back
he can come back now. Because before he didn't want to be known as just Iron Man. Well, he went out, he got an Oscar. He proved that he can do it.
Yeah,
and
now Iron Man was kind of his way because after all his controversy, that was his first big.
Want to get back in?
So now he wanted to prove I can still do more.
Yeah, because before he was doing Dr. Doolittle and stuff, and that wasn't working.
I think Chris Evans got a little salty too. He was tired of being shoestring typecast.
Yeah. I don't know what's up with Chris Evans though. Because when he was Captain America, he directed a small movie. I seen it. I love the movie. He directed a small movie called Before You Leave or Before You Go. And then he went and did a few other roles after Captain America.
He did Knives Out. I think he was amazing in Knives Out. That was a good movie.
Yeah, but that was well, he was still in the MCU during that part.
Okay.
Yeah, but he did that movie The Gray on Netflix.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna get no Oscar or anything doing a Netflix movie.
Yeah, you gotta do something dramatic.
It'd be very, very good to do that.
Out of the Russo brothers, Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. after Endgame, Robert Downey Jr. was the only one that really accomplished anything
big. Yeah, I mean, Oscars. That's about as much you can get as an actor.
Yeah, I mean, the Russo brothers has tons of show. They did a show for Amazon, that gambling show or whatever with that chick. But
that won't work out.
Nothing really hitting. And like Danny says, sometimes you got to play in your wheelhouse, man. You know what I mean?
I was reading an article looking on YouTube, and Alfonso Ribeiro was saying Carlton was one of his best creations, but it's his worst because no one can see him
outside of
it. But that's Carlton. And I was like, man, that sucks.
Yes, I seen that interview. He's like, imagine someone telling you that you're so good at something that you're never gonna do better than this. Yeah. He didn't. They did not catch a lot of people in sitcoms and stuff. Look at the actor who plays Steve Urkel.
Yeah,
he didn't get nothing.
He did nothing.
But
No,
some
he
break
showed-
loose
he showed-
because Tom
he showed
Hanks
he
started on
did first time.
TV.
Yeah.
Nah,
well,
he's
some
like-
people can break out of it. Look at Bruce Willis started on TV.
A lot
George
of people-
Clooney started on TV. Will
Washington.
Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Some people can break it, man, but it's hard to get typecasted out of that thing, man.
Well,
And there's such a stigma back then. It's more common now because there's so many shows and stuff. But yeah. Yep. I don't know. It's been kind of slow week with stories and stuff.
they're
Yeah.
very slow.
very
I just
slow.
been fighting with people about the Acolyte all week on social media.
I'm done over that show. I'm moving on.
Yeah, I was like,
got no more opinion.
I wrote a text. I'm like, I'm done with it. I'm moving on, people. Dude,
If it ain't House of Dragon, I don't care about it right
I
now.
got one more show to go, and then I'll be finished.
I'm hoping Skeleton Crew is gonna be better, but then they released a poster, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" Did you see the poster?
I haven't seen it yet.
Did you? Hold on, I'm gonna put it up, man.
Okay.
Hold up. This, oh man, just think Dumbo. Just think Dumbo flying
Like
circus. Okay.
Like
All right, I'm gonna pull this up. I thought it was fake at first. Like I literally had to go look it up.
This is legit from
This is an official poster. Hold on, I'm waiting for it to load up here. Oh man, that's a scan. I'm trying to find the official one. Maybe I should check Twitter. Twitter has everything.
Yeah. While we waiting, hit that like button, y'all. We got 31 people watching.
Yeah, man. People not hitting that like button, man. What's going on with y'all?
Yeah, I've been out. I'm trying to get back in the algorithm. I've been out so long, not posting consistently, so it's hard, man.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, man. I think I did one video last week or two. I think I did the Acolyte video.
I think I got it. Bob, if you want me to show it.
Is it the one with the elephant on it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Actual elephant on it.
Yeah.
I'll share it with you. Where? There you go. Share screen. Boom, boom.
Yeah, that's what the poster looks like.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was looking for the actual full length poster, but that's what it looks like. I seen that and my head sank. my head just sank. I was like, what in Dumbo's Flying Circus is this?
Oh man.
I'm like, Star Wars, you're not helping yourself out.
Jesus.
Nope.
So what's the next big TV show that's coming out?
Skeleton Crew, Agnetha, and then the Skeleton Crew.
Oh man,
we're gonna have to wait at least 2 more years for the next House of the Dragon.
I'm gonna be on my hand. They killed Halo. How do you feel about that? Well, it's not dead.
Really? Because I heard it was dead.
It's dead on parent. They said another place could pick it up, but
I don't see no way picking it up though.
I don't see. Yeah.
I would like Amazon to pick it up because they did Fallout, but the thing was, I was talking to Fonzie about this. They spent 2 years getting to the Halo. They finally get to the Halo, and then they cancel the show.
That's why I said the show is called. You wait till you actually get on the Halo to cancel it. Like you should. If you're going to cancel season 2, you should never have season 2.
See, season 1 was such a waste.
Yeah.
You could have just done the fall reach from season 1 and then Halo on season 2. And I felt like I just invested two seasons of this
for nothing.
Yeah.
And I felt towards the end of season 2, they were trying to, you could see it taking a turn to the better. You're getting better action sequences. You're getting rid of those stupid storylines and focusing main on the main characters.
Yeah.
And you actually get to Halo where the Arbiter and Chief are actually fighting, and then you kill it.
Yeah.
And it looks good. Like,
I
don't know.
That's why I don't like investing time in so many things, man, because it's just they can kill it just like that. Yeah. And then it was like that. You remember that Swamp Thing show that the DC app had? The first episode hit and they announced, there's no season 2. So why am I going to finish watching this?
Why am I watching?
Yeah. But then they greenlight crazy stuff like Batwoman that gets 3 seasons.
You said that last week. You said that last week.
Yeah.
I remember you saying if Batwoman gets a season, 3 seasons, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, man. They did the same thing. I don't know if you guys ever watched the Terminator Sarah Connor Chronicles.
Yes.
Man, that thing was awesome, and it ended on a cliffhanger and they canceled it. Yeah.
You got no resolution.
So. Nope. And it ended so well, and I was like, man, I want to know what happens next.
Netflix has a anime Terminator.
Yeah, I seen the trailer for it.
It looks pretty good. Yeah. I'm gonna check it out.
The Netflix got an anime X-Men too.
I saw that one. It's interesting.
Man, that Wolverine, he is fire on there, buddy. Yeah. You think he's ever gruesome in something that we see over here on the American side?
Yeah, I will say Netflix anime division has been doing pretty good on some of their stuff. So I watched one. I really like. It was kind of weird. Scavenger Rain. He actually got nominated for an Emmy.
Really?
Yeah.
I think Blue Eye Samurai did too.
Yeah. So they got 2 Emmy.
Blue Eye Samurai.
That's fine.
I still haven't watched that. I need to.
It's good. It's good.
It's on the lines of me is Afro Samurai. It's good.
Like that'd probably be a good live action one too.
Afro Samurai? Oh yeah.
No, not Afro, but Blue Samurai.
Yes,
yeah. It's been a slow week.
Yeah, man. The chat's slow. Nobody's talking.
Yeah.
I'm yawning. Like, what's going on, people? Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just like mostly like when I go on YouTube, everything is assassination.
Yeah. I mean,
I'll tell you what though, I don't want to bring up politics.
Biden dropped out.
Biden's dropped out. That's the hot news.
Yeah.
I don't want to bring up politics, but so I haven't watched Tyrone Magnus in 2 years. I unsubscribed to him, and then I seen he started talking about it. I resubscribed. I watched every one of his videos on that thing.
Tyrone he's funny, man.
Yeah. I used to be big into him, but he kind of, I don't know,
he's taking that turn. A lot of people.
Yeah.
But on other news, since nobody's in the chat, I guess they don't mind if we talk about sports. You see the drama going on with Skip Bayless being fired from FS1.
Mm-hmm.
What goes around comes around.
I always say, Stephen A. carried that show. Shannon carried that show. Because look, both of them, they left that show and still doing successful.
Yep. Shannon. Definitely. What his ego got. Shannon got by there. Man, how y'all supposed? I don't know if they were boys. It was here in Shannon.
Cool. But you call him out sideways. You said,
but when you're gonna go in there and pretty much say he's jealous of Tom Brady because he played 10 more years.
I knew things. I knew things went.
First of all,
that was uncomfortable to watch.
That was poking the proverbial bear because Shannon is like 6'4", every bit of 250.
If he was jumping on that table, I've been like, okay.
Man.
Well, he said on the Stephen A. or he had Stephen A. one-on-one in the interview, and he told Stephen A. he's like, it was hard for me not to hit him. Like I was gonna put my hands on him, but he was like that before because like I remember like 3 years ago the one blonde host that was on Undisputed.
He was saying some stuff to her.
Yeah, he said some stuff because he body shamed Mike McCarthy, and she's like, well, what does his weight have to do with his coaching?
Yeah, she called him out on it. Yeah,
it
was gone.
A month later, gone.
Yep.
And then when
same with Molly.
Yeah. And then when Shannon left,
wrong about it.
Yeah, she wasn't wrong. And then when Shannon left, she wrote a tweet. I stand behind Shannon.
Yeah,
you know. But I mean, look, you can't keep getting people fired. You know,
your ego gets hurt.
Yeah,
you know.
And I like Keyshawn and Marshawn Lynch. It's not the same dynamic as when Shannon Sharp was.
If you watch it, they overcrowd Skip Hall.
Don't let Skip say nothing.
No, they don't say it.
I don't like Keyshawn.
Not like Keyshawn.
And my thing, I did 2 videos on this. Keyshawn, bro, you're on national TV. You wearing sneakers, a shirt tucked out your pants, it's tight on your belly, a necktie, and your hair ain't up to par. I did 2 videos like, but I got pretty good views, bro. You making millions, man. Buy yourself a decent suit. Paul Pierce on there.
You got wardrobe.
Yeah, Michael Irvin. Now Michael Irvin to me, he's entertaining. He's the only reason I watch it. because he is entertaining, man. But
I like Marshawn Lynch.
Not
Marshawn Lynch. It was
not Marshawn Lynch. Richard Sherman. Sorry.
Sherman. Yeah. But I think he got kicked. He fired because he did something crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he told Skip exactly the way he feels about him.
Yeah.
Like, he told shit back.
Yeah.
But
I think it's karma for Skip. About damn time.
It is. It is. And then Stephen A. did a video.
I stopped watching it. That
I
show.
didn't watch it either.
When Shannon left, I stopped watching.
I really watched
the first take.
To me, I like First Things First better.
I like First Things First a lot better.
Right,
yeah. He's hilarious, man. Him and
but that moderator, Chris Bouchard.
Yeah.
But the moderator, I can't think of his name. Not
yeah.
Man, he be eating it right up, boy. He let him talk and dig the hole, and then he'll say something.
Oh,
Eric Wiles.
Yeah, him.
Yes.
It was funny because I watched First Take religiously, and then when Stephen A. got Max fired, I stopped watching and I watched only Undisputed. But then when Shannon left, I went back over to First Take.
And now they're saying Max might be up to get Skip's spot.
I heard.
Amazing. Max deserves it. Max is one of my favorite.
Max knows his crap, man.
Yes,
and that's why Stephen A. didn't want him on there, because he made Stephen A. look stupid a lot.
Get a better vocabulary.
And he got to get loud. Stephen gets loud to make himself sound more.
He might have been wrong. He might have been wrong about the Tom Brady cliff, but he was basing that off of every other person he's seen.
Exactly.
But other than that, he was right about everything statistically.
What pissed Stephen off when Tio went in and say that Max is blacker than you?
Yeah.
That stuck in his craw.
Yeah.
That was when Stephen A. was like, he ain't sticking around no more. We're gonna get rid of him. But he
blamed that on Max, but man, that was Tio.
Yeah.
He what was the name of that the quarterback that Nick Foles replaced in the Super Bowl of the Eagles? Carson Wentz?
Yes.
No, yes. Max was the only one saying Carson Wentz is not a good quarterback. And he had Dan Orozco on there and Stephen A. going, you're crazy. He's the number one pick. And Max was like, no. And look, Max ended up being right. He had the stats to back it up. Stephen A. did not not knowing it, you know. He didn't want to be.
Stephen A. wouldn't know the stats, but he because I've been in the NBA a long time ago.
Yeah.
I get these sources, that kind of stuff. It don't matter. Numbers don't lie. And Max was articulate. He knew his stuff. And when it comes to boxing,
nobody
smoked
Max.
There was a video on YouTube. It's like 10 minutes of Max being more gangster than Stephen A.
Yep. Then Max would start reciting the raps. Hey, Tupac said it best. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, I love it. I love that.
Well,
I love
it. You go back, Max used to be a rapper. That's how he knows.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah, he's got a music video up. You can find it on YouTube. Yeah.
I'll find it.
Yeah. And the one video, I forgot which NBA player. He got arrested and he got caught with marijuana. And Max was like, Stephen A. did this whole thing. He's like, how are you going to be so stupid to be caught with marijuana? And then it was Max's turn. And Max was like, I can't believe the NBA suspended this guy for marijuana. You know, defended him, made Stephen A. look like crap, bro.
Yeah, because Stephen A. thing is, stay away from the weed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Max made him look too bad.
Yeah, Max was.
Max is one of my favorites.
To see, like, he walked with his smartest man in the room. Well, he might want the smartest man in the room, but he's the smartest man on the debate because he knew his stuff.
He was good at debating. Like he came well prepared.
Yeah.
When they put him on the show with Keyshawn, I watched a little bit about that, but I just don't think Keyshawn was a good enough host to carry it.
Keyshawn and Jason. What's Jason? The basketball player. No, I can't stand him.
I can't stand him either.
Jason Williams. It was the three of them on the show together. I think Michael Irvin. I wish old boy could get back. What's the one? The heavyset black guy. Him and Max used to be on the show together.
Heavyset black guy.
Yeah, football player. Him and Max they were on the show together before Max went the first take.
Can't
think his name. Yeah, Marcellus Wiley.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's got his own show on YouTube. He's doing really good.
But him and Max, because he defended Max against Stephen A.
Yeah, he called out Stephen A. lot on that.
Yeah.
You know who I think might get a show eventually? Cam. I watched Cam's.
You already got a show.
I mean, but it's not like on it's not on a
yeah,
channel.
Yeah, he's got it. Yeah.
He gotta tone down some, man. Some of that stuff he be wearing, and
that's always been Cam though.
I ain't trying to body shame, but some of that stuff, man, you gotta calm that down. You gotta get your foot in the door first.
Yeah.
Then once you get your foot in the door, then you can get a little eccentric.
That's always been Cam, you know. I read him to Dennis Rodman back in the day.
The interview he had with Shannon was pretty good.
Yeah.
You guys ever watch Shannon Sharp's Nightcap?
Yeah, him and Ocho.
Yeah.
Ocho need to do better homework.
Yeah, Ocho comes very he's not very prepared.
He just shows up. He just shows
up like he's up on the camera and he's like, "Well, I think the Cowboys have it." I'm like, "Yo, bro, back away from the camera. Calm down."
He got cards and everything. He got cards and everything.
Yeah, when you come with Shannon, you better know because Shannon be on it.
Look, say what you want about Skip, and I don't like Skip. I don't like him. I don't agree with his takes on anything, but Shannon and Stephen A wouldn't be where they are today if it wasn't for that dude.
Oh yeah, he gave him a check. He saved Stephen A's career because Stephen A was on the outs, buddy. And then Shannon, I don't know if he saved because Shannon was still doing his own thing.
Yes. Shannon Sharp would have been fine, but
he uplifted it.
Yeah, all the stuff he knows, like even Stephen A today, right? Stephen A's got his own podcast channel. Shannon Sharp's got his own like they wouldn't know how to do all that stuff if it wasn't for Skip bringing them in and them learning from all that.
Told Shannon you need to do Club Shay Shay, and that's how he did it. Shannon gave him credit for that, but what's crazy is that their podcast is more popular than Skip's.
Exactly. It makes more numbers,
The Skips come with that same old.
The problem with Skip is he tries to troll too much, and it's not funny. It's not cute.
You gotta actually like Skip in order to follow him because he does all that.
Yeah,
and that gets old.
He's very disrespectful when other people talk.
He's condescending when he talks.
Yes, perfect word.
Names and stuff with you.
Yeah,
man, he doesn't see how. Athlete after athlete after athlete, he done go to him, man, by calling him out his name. Why you keep making LeBrick? What do you call Russ Westbrook? West something. What do you call him? But he had all these nicknames. He had a nickname for Bosch. He called him all kind of crazy names, nicknames and stuff. You would like it if somebody come with a nickname with him. That's why Jalen Rose got him back there today on cold pizza, and that's why Jalen Rose kind of been. Beside Jalen Rose, he know his stuff too. Yeah,
when I watched Undisputed, it was strictly for Shannon Sharp.
I agree
because I really like, even though he wasn't on my team, I enjoy Shannon Sharp as a player.
His stories, man. His stories is funny.
Yeah, and
that's it.
Yeah, and he always had. I don't know. I just like the way Shannon Sharp always was able to talk and everything. Just like I watched the First Take. Well, I watched it mostly for Max and all that stuff, which I did used to watch First Take for Stephen A back when it was him and Skip. But then when Skip left, Stephen A became unbearable. I'm like, man,
I gotta take him in. I like him better when he's with somebody else.
Who, Stephen A?
Yeah.
Keep him down a little bit.
Because him and Michael Irvin together is funny, man.
Yeah.
The little skits they used to do. Like when Stephen A dressed up like Pinky. You saw that one, DJ?
Yeah.
He had the wig. Shut up. That was funny.
I watch First Take a lot during football season. Especially when you have
Irvin, he ain't really good on his stats and stuff too, but man, he's so entertaining and charismatic.
That's where he's
with his rants and stuff, man. You be like, you gotta laugh. You can't turn from it because you turn from it like, well, I'm gonna miss.
Yeah. Michael Irvin brings the entertaining aspect, plus he also brings the foresight of being in the Dallas Cowboys locker room, so he can bring that.
Love him, man.
I like hearing more from the players as commentators.
Yeah, me too.
Reporter, because they
were there. Because I really like Mad Dog, man.
Yeah,
Mad Dog when he does the thing.
Oh, Mad Dog, yeah.
What's Mad Dog mad about? Man, them skits is funny. Man.
Yeah. Well, did Danny tell you a few months back? I met Dan Orlowski at work.
I know you said that. Yeah.
Yeah, and like I was doing the hotel he was staying at. It was the weekend of the Pro Bowl, And I just like said his name. He turned around and was like, yes. And I just like shook his hand and like, man, I really like enjoy your point of view and stuff. Because just like you said, I like the player's point of view and things that they're looking at it from a player's point of view. You know? Yeah.
Then I think I hold more weight when they say, man, this guy can play. This guy can't play versus a reporter or a commentator that never really played the game. I'm not saying you can't understand the game, but it's kind of like the comparison between Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and LeBron James. Some people are for whatever who they like, but some people
all good players.
You don't know, man. Kobe was a dog, and that kind of,
and that's one of the problems I have with Skip. And Richard Sherman used to call him out on that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
All the time he called him out on that. It was like, Skip, how much football did you play?
Yeah, because Skip would be like, well, there's a lot of NFL coaches that never play. And you can understand the game, but
the X's and O's. Yeah.
You really don't know, like, man, down in them trenches, you can't experience that. Just like the same way, and this is the example I always use. Yeah, I know how a woman gets pregnant, and I know the process, but a man will never know how it feels to give birth or to have that baby child inside you. We'll never know that.
Hey, speak for yourself. After I eat a pan of lasagna, I think I know what childbirth feels
like. Well, I can't say that. I don't have nothing kicking and stuff. I know how upset stomach for you.
They're just some screaming coming from my bathroom.
He's like, honey, get the Vaseline, is hurting.
Man, you ain't wrong, bro. You ain't wrong. I was doing that.
Epidural in there.
I come out walking like I just rode a horse for 3 hours.
Oh man. Just on that topic, man. I drank some chocolate milk about 2 weeks ago, and all I'm gonna say, it was not a good experience. I don't want no more chocolate milk.
Are you lactose intolerant?
I didn't think so, but I'm that chocolate milk intolerant because man, that thing's a number on me, buddy.
Yeah, well, apparently, you can become lactose intolerant without even knowing about it. Because my wife is lactose intolerant, and she was like, "I wasn't born that way. It's just something that kind of just developed." Yeah,
I think when you get older, you can, but like chocolate milk never bothered me. And I drink a cup. I think it was one of these shows here, either this show or the next show.
Yeah, you know,
buddy, Sunday night. That night, I got to bed. I was like,
bro. Last night, after we got out of Twisters, because we didn't go to dinner beforehand, because we couldn't find a restaurant, we went to Chili's after the movie. It was like 10 o'clock. I got some Chipotle honey style chicken, and like an appetizer. Man, I thought I was having a heart attack last night. I had so much indigestion and gas.
Damn.
Like I was up until like 3 a.m. It was so bad.
What's the appetizer when you get like the Swiss, the rolls,
the little
chicken
platter? Yeah.
The triple dipper.
Triple dipper. I always get.
Yeah, that's what we got. Yeah, that's what we got.
I've been doing apple cider vinegar lately to help with my digestive stuff and everything.
I need to. I used to do it. I used to do that.
I do it in the morning. I put a tablespoon in the glass, and I put like 8 ounces of water, and I just chug it real quick. You know.
Yeah, I used to do that. I might need to go back to that.
Yeah, I've been doing that about 6 weeks now.
What does that help exactly?
It helps like digest. It helps to help with weight loss too, because some kind of the acid or whatever helps in your stomach.
I'll tell you what helps too. Ginger shots.
Yeah, or ginger
inflammation.
Oh yeah, I tons of ginger. There's so much ginger in this right now. Like I do drink.
I bought one of those juicers. And cut the ginger in half and juice it, and then
that's how I lost all my weight the first time. Was that juice, man? 2 cucumbers, 4 celery, 2 apples.
When I lost weight big time, like 20 years ago, I drank grapefruit juice every morning.
I drink a glass of it every morning with my oatmeal.
And I can't do. I don't know what it is about it, but I get real itchy after I have grapefruit.
Really?
Yeah.
If you're taking high blood pressure medication like I do, it also it'll negate that.
Yeah, every morning I have a thing of oatmeal with sliced strawberries and a small, like a cup like this big of grapefruit juice.
I got a texture reflex oatmeal. I can't do it. I done tried it. It just won't go down. My wife said, "Well, you can eat grits." I said, "Well, I don't know. The texture must be
different. It's different. Oatmeal's thicker.
Yeah. I mean, you could water it if you want
now.
to.
Yeah.
But I think the chat's like, what the heck is going on with you guys tonight?
What are they doing? This is not the Storms Live we're accustomed to.
Hey man, when there's a slow news week, man,
it is what it is, yeah.
And I refuse to talk about the Acolyte. That was like really the only big thing that happened this week.
And House of Dragon don't start till 9 tonight. So
pray for me. I got one more hour of it, y'all.
I will say this though, that not Acolyte, House of Dragon. I was surprised by last week's episode because I was like, well, they're not going to kill the king. Well, they didn't kill him. But man, that dude, he's close to being dead.
Yeah, when they put his knee back in, I was like, "Ooh,
yeah." Like, and his brother just sitting there like this, and then he grabbed that. Yeah,
he went straight to like, okay, do this, that. I'm like, dang.
Yeah,
he was ready. They had those shorts and it tell you like different aspects of the show. Yeah. I was watching one. I was telling my wife because she loves it. The 5 deadliest warriors on the House of Dragon. The guy who Rhaenyra slept with, the knight with the brown hair.
Yeah. The father of her.
They sent him off.
The father of her kids.
Yeah, the father of kids. Yeah. He's number 5.
I forgot about that guy.
He's still alive. They killed his dad, right? But is he still alive?
I think he's still alive. Number 4 is a sea snake. They said with an axe, he's like one of the deadliest warriors. Number 3 was Cole, the Kingmaker. You know what they call him?
Yeah.
He's number 3.
Number 3. Number 2 is Daemon. He said he's the deadliest man in the realm. And they put number 1, Aegon, the guy in the patch, saying that he watched all of them and now he's developed. And him and Daemon are the 2 deadliest in that.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting.
I mean, he set his own brother on fire. Like he didn't even
I'm ready to see them 2 bump heads. So I think
it's gonna happen.
I think Daemon's gonna get it. That was looking too about. There's one dragon they said that can hang with Aegon's dragon.
There's
I don't
2
think
of them.
we've seen it yet.
They're down and it's he's down. It's start with a.
Well, they said the one he just killed. They said that was like a fluke because he's faster. Malay's think the dragon name was.
Yeah. Yes,
it was faster, more maneuverable. But they say the other dragon has been in war so long he knows how to sneak up on you.
It's the queen's dragon, the king that died, the old guy that her dad, his mother, the one that she died in childbirth, her dragon.
Don't one of them breathe like ice?
No, I don't think so. That was in Game of Thrones, and that's only because the Night King. Yeah. But Rhaenyra apparently now is going to start going to get all the bastard kids of the Targaryens that have the bloodline so they could ride the other dragons. That's why they keep showing in King's Landing that one guy with the white hair with the daughter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm a Targaryen.
2 or 3
more.
Yeah. 2 or 3 more dragons out there, I think.
It's been a pretty good season. I think he's gonna like really start to crank up before.
And they're doing 3 seasons, right? That's it.
They confirmed the season 3 so far, but I don't know, man. HBO, if it's printing money, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Spinoff after spinoff.
Yeah, Game of Thrones is their bread and butter right now.
Yeah, it's very good.
So, yeah, I'm excited for it. We got like 3 minutes left. I know Danny's got to get over, do his He's in a hurry to go talk about Acolyte. Danny, do me a favor when you go over there. Okay, this is very important because I've been fighting with idiots all week.
Okay.
People are like, how can she change the color of a lightsaber, but Anakin killed tons of kids and his lightsaber don't change no color? Please, if anybody brings that up, tell them his lightsaber hit the ground and the glass shattered, exposing the kyber crystal. That's why she was able to change the color. Anakin's kyber crystal was not exposed. It was in the hilt. It wasn't until after Revenge of the Sith when Anakin went and hunted down a former Jedi Master, killed him, took his lightsaber, dismantled it, and bled the saber. So if anybody brings that up, just say, guys, watch the show. The saber hit the ground and it shattered. The kyber crystal was exposed. That's all. I see headlines everywhere. Like, this doesn't make sense. I'm like, God, did you guys not see where it was in slow motion and it hit the thing?
Yeah, they zoomed in on it, emphasized it.
Yeah, they zoomed in on it.
I thought it was cracked and she was repairing it. I didn't realize, but when I was like, oh, so she just bled it.
Yeah, I thought that was cool, man.
It was.
Like, finally seeing that on TV.
Yep.
Well, I guess we can go ahead and end the show now. I mean, not really much to talk about. I'm getting ready to go over do Storms Nation. So if Rome don't pop on there, then I'm just gonna call it an early night. So DJ Danny, where can people find you?
You can find me on the Road to Wisdom on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I'm also doing a new show I'm doing Monday nights, I think around about 8, 9 o'clock. I'm not decided yet, but it's called Unpacking the Word, where I'll be discussing particular parts of the Bible. It's going to be 1 hour. It's going to be live, so anybody wants to throw some questions or come over there, check me out tomorrow night. It's going to be the first episode of that, and then you can catch me here in the next few minutes on Chaos Central Channel. We'll be doing the last episode of the Acolyte Roundtable.
Finally.
Yep. And of course, on the Hangout on Wednesdays, along with DJ and Guy Scar.
Cool beans. And DJ, where can the people find you?
You find me on my channel, Token Black Guy. Like I said, here on Sunday nights with you guys, Wednesday nights with Gascar and Danny. Just posted my video of Twister's review. Go over there and check that out.
Cool beans. I want to address one thing before I go. You act like I can just tell Adam to do stuff. like it's that simple. Bring back Adam next time. Yeah, because Adam's sitting right there. The dude has got a family and 2 kids. I
gotta call the wife.
Yeah, you can't control the man.
What we can do about that, buddy.
All right, guys. You guys take it easy. Have a great show. And until next time, remember everybody, Adam is racist.